Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, we dive into a chilling vision. What if Earth were completely covered in plastic? Picture this: a world transformed into a dystopian nightmare, where every surface gleams with the unnatural sheen of plastic waste. Our journey begins with a sweeping aerial view of a metropolis at dawn, its skyscrapers half buried under mountains of shredded bags, bottles, and wrappers. Reflecting a sickly orange sunrise through a haze of microplastic dust, the air filled with the eerie crinkle of shifting debris. We glide to a coastline, once pristine, now a grotesque mosaic of bottle caps, straws, and fishing nets, where waves struggle against a massive plastic gyre swirling under a stormy sky. Dead fish tangled in its grasp. In a forest, trees sag under plastic sheets, their branches dripping with bags. The ground a crunching carpet of microplastics, where a deer, antlers entwined with debris, stumbles through a canopy casting rainbow refractions. Mountains, once majestic, are now heaps of compacted plastic, shimmering like unnatural gems under a blood-red sunset, while a river flows sluggishly. Its waters a toxic stew of liquid plastic glowing neon green. At night, a city skyline flickers with neon, its buildings encrusted with debris, streets buried in waste, a cyberpunk dystopia where billboards advertise futile recycling tech. Farmlands lie barren, their soil cracked and infused with plastic dead crops poking through. A rusted tractor swallowed by bottles. In a desert, dunes of microplastics glitter under a blazing sun, a scavenger in a hazmat suit trudging through, kicking up clouds of particles, an oasis revealed as a pool of melted plastic. The Arctic, once pure, is coated in a glossy plastic sheen, seals slipping on debris-covered ice, the ocean below murky with floating particles. A massive Pacific gyre churns, an endless vortex of nets and bottles, marine life suffocating in its embrace. Humanity struggles in this plastic hell shantytowns rise from fused bottles, their alleys lit by flickering fires, the air thick with toxic fumes. An abandoned mall stands silent, escalators buried, mannequins draped in plastic bags, neon signs flickering in a sterile void. Markets bustle with contaminated food, vendors slicing fish to reveal plastic in their flesh, customers masked against the shimmering dust. Children play in debris fields, building forts from bottles, their laughter bittersweet in a world choking them. Recycling plants groan under mountains of waste, workers in hazmat suits battling sparking machines, a futile fight against the tide. A dystopian fashion show parades protective plastic suits, models strutting on a debris-littered runway, the audience in respirators. Hospitals overflow with patients coughing from plastic-related illnesses, IV drips ironically adding to the crisis. Suburbs lie buried, swing sets and mailboxes barely visible, families scavenging in protective gear. Schools teach survival, students masked, desks coated in plastic dust, a cracked chalkboard reading, "Plastic Planet." Protests erupt, activists waving plastic signs, facing riot police in plastic armor, their torches casting flickering shadows. Sacred site temples, churches are draped in plastic, worshippers praying through muffled masks, altars glowing in candlelight. Food trucks serve synthetic meals laced with microplastics, customers gaunt under neon lights. Rain falls, contaminated with plastic particles, leaving a glossy sheen on city streets, umbrellas useless against the toxic downpour. Playgrounds stand abandoned, slides buried, a lone child in a hazmat suit swinging in eerie silence. Underground bunkers, house survivors, their walls lined with plastic panels, shelves stocked with contaminated supplies, the hum of generators a constant reminder of their plight. Nature fares no better. A whale thrashes in a plastic net, its scarred skin glowing in murky waters, its mournful eye pleading. Coral reefs, once vibrant, are smothered in plastic fish swimming sluggishly, a bottle wedged into dying coral. A bird's nest, woven from straws and wrappers, holds eggs cracked open to reveal microplastics, the mother bird weak and entangled. Savannas, once grassy, are plastic wastelands, zebras grazing on contaminated patches, a lion limping with plastic-matted fur. A volcano glows with molten plastic, neon orange and green. its fumes carrying particles into the sky. Rainforests suffocate, vines draped in plastic, waterfalls clogged with debris, monkeys swinging on plastic ropes. An elephant trudges, its trunk tangled in nets, its skin scarred in a plastic savanna. Lakes are covered in floating bottles, herons unable to fish, the water a swirling mass of debris. Tundras shimmer with plastic-mixed snow, caribou slipping, the aurora above a faint hope. Mangroves choke, their roots entangled, crabs scuttling over plastic-covered branches. Waterfalls cascade with toxic multicolored flows, their pools swirling with bottles. Migrating birds fall, their wings coated in plastic dust, unable to cross a debris-covered plain. Beehives, built from plastic fragments, produce contaminated honey. Bees struggling in a golden, toxic glow. Wolves stalk through plastic forests, their fur matted, hunting rabbits entangled in debris. The sky itself glitters with microplastics, birds struggling to fly, the sun obscured by a hazy glow. Cities crumble, their ruins buried under plastic. A lone survivor silhouetted on a rooftop against a fiery sunset. The air chokes with plastic dust, visibility near zero, respirators failing. Monuments like the Statue of Liberty stand half-buried, their surfaces encrusted, lightning illuminating their faded grandeur. Snowstorms rage, laced with microplastics, shelters crumbling under the toxic flurry. Volcanoes erupt with molten plastic, rivers of neon flowing down mountainsides. An apocalyptic sight. Refugee camps burn plastic for warmth, their tents fused from debris, fumes poisoning the air. A newborn cries, its umbilical cord wrapped in plastic tubing, born into a contaminated world. War zones rage amidst plastic debris, explosions sending shards flying, soldiers in plastic armor fighting a losing battle. From space, Earth is a patchwork of glittering plastic, its oceans shimmering with gyres, its landmasses obscured. Ancient ruins pyramids, temples are buried, scavengers unearthing plastic-covered relics. A faded photo of a green Earth, a cruel reminder. Harbors choke with abandoned ships, their hulls encrusted, seagulls perching on plastic islands. Wildfires burn through plastic forests, neon flames dripping like lava, black smoke poisoning the sky. Mass graves hold bodies wrapped in plastic, a mourner scattering plastic flowers, the ground gleaming unnaturally. The atmosphere itself is a microplastic haze, planes failing, the air suffocating. The apocalypse unfolds a panoramic view of a plastic-covered world, a lone figure on a debris hill, silhouetted against a blood-red sky. A child's drawing on a plastic sheet depicts this nightmare, its creator in a hazmat suit, innocence lost. A time capsule, buried in a plastic wasteland, holds artifacts of a lost world unearthed by scavengers. Yet, a flicker of hope, a greenhouse where scientists cultivate plastic-eating bacteria, plants glowing with bioluminescence, a scientist's face lit with determination. From space, Earth's plastic patchwork is a final warning, its isolation in the void a call to action. We end on a black screen, white text fading in. A world full of plastic is not inevitable. Act now. This is our planet's future. Unless we ban single-use plastics, innovate biodegradable alternatives, and clean our world. Let's act before this vision becomes reality. Like, share, subscribe to our channel.